Hello everyone and welcome back to the History Boy 9. Today we will be celebrating 42, what was it? Our first 77 I think, subscribe viewers. So I'm just going to search up now, YouTube. So the Hindenburg was the first one that was the first video that's right up to the top with about I'd say 77 viewers. So looking at it now, we've made it quite far actually. We've got so now the History Boy 9, we have 13 subscribers and about 42 videos. Now that's a lot. So the most popular is the Hindenburg with 78 views. Second, which is I think before or after, 64 views, which is 16th of June 2021, which is the Titanic. I told everyone at school about the channel, and all of them have watched my Titanic one. I'm not sure why, but they just all come across that one. Maybe it's because it's odd, because I'm just looking outside the window and there's like a floor in a room. And then coming there, I don't know. But third place, Britannic Patroness or Patroness of the Mediterranean has 60 views. I still remember doing that video. And the first video, there it is, beginning of the Battle of Isandlwana. That was the first one to get 59 views. And I was so happy with having 59 views. But now I've got 78. But what would be really good is if I got 100 views. I think the first video that's going to get 100 views is definitely the Hindenburg. It's right up there. And I can see why people like that. Because it's got a little clip from Timeless. I've never watched it, but so I guess put the video on. It's the Hindenburg, why not? And it was very quick. I didn't really like the video because it was very quick. You would just have like one scene in the dining room and then another it just falling on the floor. But I think what most of you liked was the real footage, British Path or Pace, whatever. News it with the Hindenburg real disaster. I think that, as a feeling, most people liked that, and I like that as well because it's real and it's the first disaster to be caught on scene. So I joined on 1st of June 2020. I joined actually in 2021. What happened was I tried getting a YouTube account on, of course, sounds like 1st of June 2020, but it didn't work. So we must have had an account, but uploaded no videos. So I remember our account wasn't visible, you couldn't see it. So I asked my dad to try it again, so we both did it, and I still remember, I was like, can we do a video now? And he said, no, you've got school tomorrow. And I was like, oh my God, why does it have to be for school? But now, in total, 847 views altogether. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is how many 847 people have seen me. Yeah. So I'm just going to be running through all the videos we have and the views. Locations in Lothar, which stands for Lord of the Rings if you didn't know, has 5 views. Battle of Moscow Enlisted Part 1 has 6 views. Titanic Roblox has 9 views. Battle of Tunisia, I don't know. I still get that confused. Xbox One. Hindenburg and Zulu on Roblox, Zombie Siege and on English Castle UWebs. I want to be like those kind of like pixelated Apollo, or like one of those YouTube videos when they do they do like different groups. Like in front of the castle, you would have one group there, another there, and another there, and then some inside. And they're really good for recreating battles, such as the Battle of Agincourt, like Lord of the Rings battles. I've done a lot of recreating Lord of the Rings battles, like Battle of the Pelennor Fields and Battle of the Black Gate, and they're all from just the Return of the King. I'm like no Helm's Deep, forget that. No Battle of Mount Doom, let's forget that. Because Return of the King was the first film I came across. Because I used to love watching it on my old iPad. I used to love it, and I was like, oh, what movie is that? But I didn't know, and when I watched the Battle of the Black Gate, I was like, I still remember this, watching that on my old iPad like years ago. So following on, so what's it? World War One and World War Two. Totally accurate. Oh wait, World War One and World War Two has 7 views. Okay, I'm fine about it, because I know sometimes I talk very quietly, and that's what I feel like mostly happens. Because whenever I'm on my phone to my cousins, and they're like, "Come on, can you speak a bit louder?" Then we have Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, 14 views. Battle of the Five Armies, which is from The Hobbit, the Battle of the Five Armies, 15 views. I may recreate the Battle of Dale at some point. Recreating Battle of the Pelennor Fields and D-Day, Lotta. Okay, Lord stands for Lord of the Rings. Okay, I don't mean D-Day Lord of the Rings, because imagine if I did. I got some German soldiers up in the trenches, and then you see some Gondor soldiers attacking or whatever. Because I'll tell you, I think I've mentioned it in one of my videos, the D-Day video, when if you put some armies like a bit in the shallow end of the water, you'll actually get boats coming in with soldiers. I found that from a YouTuber, and I was like, oh my god, that's really cool. So I wanted to try it out for myself. Battle of the Black Gate, 11 views. Lord of the Rings, 19 views. Wow. Anne Frank Part 1, 18 views. So Anne Frank Part 1, I think, did get copyrighted. So at first it was like 3 views, but now it's like 18 views. I'm like, wow. Remembrance Sunday, 15 views. Type 1 diabetes from a 9-year-old got 44 views. Now I'm starting to think. Because I have had that since I was 3. And it's like, growing up with it, I'm used to it. I need to get my finger checked thing, but the thing is, with celiac as well, it's a lot. I don't know why, but I'm like, what? So at school, things will be a lot different from. And I was trying to remember from when I used to be, like, in preschool, what I was like, and oh my gosh, I can't remember. If I remember having just like grapes and with no jab, or like no nothing, and I was like, gosh, that's what. But now it's completely changed. And I think at school, lots of people ask me about they ask me a lot of questions about my diabetes when we go for like groups and that, when it's maths, and when I need to get my bag full of the stuff and that. Every single child says like, they say, what what is that? What is that? What is that? And I need to ask like a bunch of questions, and I'm like, well, am I already turning into an actor or what? Yeah. Mountain Blade Warband has 53 views, and it's also got Ava's face on. Because when I uploaded it, I looked and I was like, did I send the wrong video or something? I was getting worried. Battle Simulator has 18 views. I really like my UWeb's Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator videos because I have a feeling more people like gaming videos. So do I. The Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator has 25 views. The Hindenburg has 78 views. Natural Disaster Survival 10 views. Wilhelm Gustloff 34 videos. Explore the Britannic 19 views. Also, just to note, the Patroness of Britannic, whatever, Britannic Patroness of, I don't know. Wait, let me go up. So there's another video about it. Okay. Oh, that apparently now that is on VR. So I only have an Oculus Quest 2, but I was kind of upset because I was looking forward to getting the Hindenburg, that game. But I watched some people play it, and the model of the Hindenburg doesn't look that great. It really doesn't. It looks very stretched out, and I was like, yeah. But Pearl Harbor VR, I was on Steam and I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to get that. And it's only £1.50, whatever. But no, I couldn't get that. They were only on Vive. I actually want to go back to that VR place. It's very expensive, but it is good. You get like to go in there for 1 hour, and I'm like, this is the only place in the world, I think, you can have that. It just opened up actually last year, and it is great. Could we get about an hour in there, I think, or half an hour? You said you can get there for a whole day, I think. Oh yeah. Here it is. The Oculus Quest 2. There's a lot of hairs around this part because I've got... Oh. He's actually on now. Hello? Whoa. Hello? Guardian not found. Please create a new Guardian boundary for your playing area. No, I'm not. I'm doing a YouTube video. So... 10th of August 2021, I have 14 views. So those drawings that are in the beginning, they're from my cousin, and I have a feeling she's gonna do her art's gonna be very, very good. Because I went to her house and it's full of just drawings, and on the fridge, in Encanto, she loves the film. There's loads of pictures of Peppa, her favourite character, and Felix, and I think Camilo's up there. And I was like, who did that? And that was like, oh, that's what I was like. Arundel Castle, 20 views. So I mostly like Dover Castle. I did go there before, and I liked it more mostly because there was a ship like 20 minutes, half an hour away from us, and we were going to go in the tunnels, and while I was waiting, I was just watching the ships going, because Dover Castle's like right next to where France is, and you would just see ships going out, ships going in. We had to wait a long time though, but it was good. Britannic Patroness of the Mediterranean, 60 views. Okay, final rows now. 16th of June 2021, Titanic, 64 views. 9th of June 2021. I have no idea what that's about. I don't know. 16 views. I've started gaming. I've got 27 views. Titanic info. I've got 23 views. Funny Boy. I got 9 views. So with Funny Boy, I watched it, and just like, I was more being confusing, because I was like, oh, there's a bear in the sky, and I was like, that's more confusing than funny. So gaming has 4 views. I was like, look, you can actually see me. And then you've got 2nd of March 2021. Wow. Oh my gosh. That says a year ago. 4 views. Hello again. Such a boring title. 8 views. Why I want to be on YouTube. 5 views. 16th of February 2021. So my best friend has seen that one, the Reading World War II book. Part 2. Boring title. 15 views. Part 1 exploring. 8 views. I feel like people more like part 2 because it's got 15 views. Zulu Shield, 35 views. Okay, 2 more left. Not lying, that was a real Zulu Shield. I was like, it was Christmas, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get it. My dad was like, no, you're not gonna get. I don't think you can get a printer. I don't think you can get a laptop. I don't think you can get a Zulu Shield. I got all of those things. I got a massive heavy printer. I got a, whatever you call it, laptop. This laptop. I got a Zulu Shield, and because I opened up the box, I just opened up the box and there was like a Zulu Shield there, and when you will pick it up and smell it, it smells of cow. Yeah, because that's what it's made of, cow fur. And I was like, I've got it. And I still have it now, but I think it's getting old. Because I've had it for a year now, and yeah. Comparing Zulu cast to the real people, 23 views. So I was like trying to compare them to real life. I think Catchwayo, and Simon Sabella, they look the same. But in the film he does. And finally, beginning of the Battle of Isandlwana. I also did get that Zulu book for Christmas as well, and you can also see my Zulu Shield in the background. So that's it for today. We've looked at all the views of my videos. Thank you if you are one of the subscribers to the Hindenburg or the beginning of the Battle of Isandlwana or the Britannic Patroness of the Mediterranean or Patroness, whatever. Any video if you viewed, thank you. So subscribe if you want. That's it. Bye.